We are back on land.
If you're pregnant or if you have COVID, right? Same concept to some degree.
Same concept, different drip.
Yeah. We should put you guys all on a rafting boat with a bear.
It doesn't flush, it just sprays everywhere.
It wasn't just a really tough trip to the restroom.
Like,
The floor is soaked.
in there.
Yeah. Woo.
Steven.
Has anybody else got in a fight with Alexa, the chat GPT?
You did.
I got in a fight with both. Question mark, enter. All right, let's see what they say. Uppity. The Uppity Inglisses. Oh, that could be another name.
Yeah, that could be our new name.
The Uppity Inglisses. It might be catchy.
It might be.
Let me get a look at these two. Let's just check these two. I see how uppity they are. Ooh, they are uppity.
They are uppity.
Very uppity.
Do it all over again.
Absolutely.
I know. It was
Absolutely.
So
No
worth
question about it. That was incredible.
It was so worth it.
Welcome to the Mr. and Mrs. Inglis Podcast. I'm Megan.
And I'm Shaen. We're here to talk about the wild ride of raising kids, growing careers, keeping life together in the middle of all the chaos.
So buckle up, because we're all in this crazy journey together.
Which is
Bop.
not. Oh, and
I
a
gotta do my
bop.
bops.
Bops.
Bops are good.
Okay, and the land.
Land. Yeah. Let's not go into that. Everybody knows that. I gotta get that. So we'll jump into it now. We are back in the studio.
We are back on land.
Back on land. Yeah.
Right?
We've landed back on land.
Yeah.
What do you mean? We've landed back in.
In the U.S.
That's right. In the U.S.
And the last few, we were not on land.
That's right. We were on the boat. Yeah.
We were
Floating.
We were floating.
That's right.
Right. So see, it's a great segue.
Yeah. It was great, and I missed it. I'm sorry. Cloudy, and I'll get into that. We got a little bit of a cloud. So do you. We'll get into that
A
though.
little bit of foggy.
But we are, like I said, we're back obviously, but we're so new back. It's only been a week or so.
Almost 2 now, but yes.
Is it really? But we're still on the high of a couple things, but we're still on a high of that vacation. It was incredible.
It was incredible.
I mean, I keep saying it's incredible. I mean, that's if you're playing a shot game for the amount of time Shaen said the vacation was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, someone.
Or Megan. I mean, like
yourself
either
up.
one of us really. Yeah.
Just start drinking water instead.
Right. And you'll be really hydrated.
You'll be very hydrated instead. That's right.
Oh, but yeah, it is incredible to be back. I mean, we obviously talked at length over the last couple episodes, but before, as we wrap it up, anything else that you would want to share or?
Well, I was going to ask you that question.
I totally stole it.
You stole the question. Now that we're back, it as some of those great vacations seem, again, I didn't count it down when I was on it. I felt like I really enjoyed it while we were there. And it's tough for me to be in any moment.
It really is.
But I feel like I was in those moments just really trying to immerse myself, enjoy it with the kids.
Yeah.
Because there's going to come a time we don't have all the kids with us as children that still want to be around mom and dad to some degree, and our oldest is right at that age where he's becoming much more independent, getting more friends, spending time with them.
Yeah.
But we had them all, we had all their attention.
Yes. It was incredible to walk around wherever we were walking, and the kids would just talk to you.
Yeah.
Even if it was something that, whether it was a YouTube thing that they had seen and they wanted to share or whatever, it was just time that we were together. There wasn't a screen in front of anybody, and so they just talked.
Right.
Whether it was their deepest, darkest moments or whether it was something that they had seen on YouTube, as shallow as that is, they were talking to us.
Right.
And
they never fought it either, because we're pretty good in this house still about not having a lot of cell phone time.
Yeah.
We've learned we have to take the cell phones in at night. We've just gotten better at that, but we never felt like we had to institute that previously, because our kids, as far as we knew, aren't constantly on their phone.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, more so than I want them to be. And video games, we've held back on all these things as much as we can. I get it. That's the generation. That's things they need to have. That social interaction at this age.
yes.
But they didn't fight it on the cruise, because I don't think they're not completely addicted to it at home.
Yep.
And they had them ripped from them on the cruise because there was zero. We've talked about it. There was zero internet.
Zero.
Even the $400, $500 internet I purchased for the higher level on the ship,
Yeah, how'd that work work for you.
I need to call and see if I can get a refund. I couldn't download a picture on a text.
No, I could, and I didn't have the internet package.
Anytime you were in a port, you'd get them in. That's right. You weren't connected to the ship's Wi-Fi though, and I didn't. It hijacked everything. And when I was doing, I know we've talked about the Instagram pics, but we did Instagram pics. Basically a reel for every port we were in. And I've told it, I may have mentioned on the last one, I don't know when I've mentioned this to several people, but it's like I had so many great videos that I was intending, because I think videos are more enjoyable to watch on a reel. You know what I mean? I know they're long, they're a minute and a half, 90 seconds, because that's as long as you can use the music for, at least that I know, and I'm not going to get any deeper than that. But I enjoy watching videos more than I do just picture scrolling. And I couldn't use any of the videos which I had intended to put on these Instagram reels. Just to show people that do care, and not for any other reason than other people do care to see them. And I have had several people actually say, you should post those again, repost for every port, but with the videos this time.
Right, with all your extra time.
Yeah. Oh, it is the bane of my life. Like, I enjoy it. It's fun to show it when it's done.
Yeah.
Because now that I figured out how to download them, these are actually like home movies for us now.
For sure.
Right? So, I mean, the way I think about it now is not, hey, I'm being annoying and posting stuff. That's great. If you care, you'll look at it. If you don't, you'll scroll. I've gotten past that to some degree, because there's a lot of stuff up there, like morning cereal every day. I get it. Some people probably roll their eyes at it and they scroll. That's fine. But there's some people that like it and they listen to that's less than a minute every time. Long story short, now that I can download those and save them, and now we can share. We have shared folders so the kids can have these pictures for their entire life, right? Because it's shared to their iTunes account and stuff. These are home videos now that they'll take forever, right? These are the old VHS tapes, but in digital form. So that's why I actually enjoy doing them. And that's why when I do take the time to do it, it's like I want to do it right. Yeah. I like using the videos because they're more fun to watch, I think.
Yeah.
But they take a lot of time. You're right.
They do. The other thing you did such a good job of on the reels that you posted, and there's something about this. I mean, obviously, there's
I know what you're gonna say.
Award for music editing.
Yes.
The music that you paired with each one was so thoughtful, and I don't even know. So I mean, in Malta, right? Like that's where Game of Thrones was shot. Anything that happened, at any of the southern ones, anything at the north obviously was not in Malta. You put the Game of Thrones music to it.
Right.
You did The Godfather in Sicily. Like, just those little tidbits.
Yeah. I found that one little gem, too, Take Me to Mykonos. Like, I actually really like that song. I need to download it. It's a very Mykonos song.
It 100%
but
is.
You're right. Most of them, and I love, music is a passion of mine. I know most people have a passion. God, I wish I was musical talented in any way, shape, or form, because when they talk about if you could do something you love for work, it doesn't feel like work. Like mine would be music somehow. Yeah. Creating any shape, fashion to music. It just is in my soul. I love it, and I have not a drop of talent in it. But I do like picking the songs out because to me, it's music evokes such emotion. Yes. From within. It just, to me, it touches me. I know people feel that too. And so if you pick the right one,
You pick that emotion. Now, I've never heard you sing.
You set the emotion.
Yeah. And that maybe is your talent. Maybe you're an incredible singer, because in the more than 20 years we've been together, he's never sung in front of me.
Can we just unpack that for a second? How many people have sung in front of other people? You've never really sung in front of me.
I sing all the time.
Well, I feel like I sing all the time.
No, you don't.
I do.
Just not when I'm around. I sing when people are around.
Well, I do too when people are around, but it's always like in like a, but it's how I sing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stand up to a mic and, just belt out the Star Spangled Banner or something like that. That's not how real life works. The bottom line is I don't have a lick of talent. I can't sing, unfortunately. My mom can sing. Yeah. You can sing. I think there's things in my genealogy that would suggest there's musical talent. Yeah. It was on my mother's side, and I think even on my paternal father's side there was some. Fortunately, I didn't get any of that.
Yeah, well, maybe your talent, in addition to any other hidden talent that we haven't found musically, that's in your genealogy, is being able to connect music to an emotion and bring that to other people so that they feel what you want them to feel.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Well, if anybody's hiring for somebody like that, just let me know.
sure.
Drop me a DM.
Yeah.
Now that I know what that is, direct message.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had no idea.
yeah.
Anyways, we're off topic there, but yeah, I think, if anything else, that we just kind of wrapping up the vacation, not to talk about it. We're still a little bit on a high from it.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe there'll be some more reels on that if I take the time to do it.
Yep.
We're busy. That's the other thing coming back from vacation. It's just like,
We were dropped in, head first. And another thing that we learned is that COVID does not respect international boundaries.
yeah, apparently COVID's still a thing
It is still a thing.
because we brought that back with us.
We did.
Yeah.
Or maybe you did. And
Yeah. I mean, I literally,
from you.
I haven't been sick since the last time I had COVID, which was like 3 years ago. Like, I don't get sick that often.
Ironically, it was only like 2, but yeah.
Oh, it was 2 years ago now. Well, ironically, either way.
Oh yeah, ironic. That was the wrong.
Well, that's fine. No, I wasn't trying to call you out on that, but yeah, I don't get sick that often, and I guess COVID's just influenza, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, like
Influenza.
we know what it is now. The only reason we say COVID is because we had extra COVID tests laying around the house, and I used one.
Well, the thing with influenza that is different is that, and the reason that prompted you, you felt like crap,
Yeah.
and you had been for a few days.
Yeah. The first time I had this.
This was the first symptom of you completely lost your taste.
Yeah. I've never lost my taste with COVID.
Yeah,
Before.
I don't think that is influenza.
And I thought maybe it was just jet lag, and I had to dive straight back into work,
Yeah.
busy, and I was just like, I was busy before it, like
Yeah.
going on the vacation, like trying to lead up to all the stuff getting done to prepare for it, as were you. But I was not rested going into vacation.
No.
And as you heard if you watched last week's, we were not rested on the vacation either. It was not a restful vacation. So then we get dropped back out of it. You're unpacking from emails. I'm unpacking from emails and bills and all the other businesses,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. So and jet lag.
And jet lag.
And then so I'm like, because I don't get sick that often, but you're cooking food one night and I'm tasting something that I love and I'm like, I cannot taste this.
Yeah.
Put some more of the dressing on it. I'm like, I can't taste it. Then the next day at church, I always put in some of those wintergreen mints.
Yeah.
Can't taste a mint.
A mint. Like, what if the strongest flavors?
Yeah.
Like, I can taste a Lifesavers mint for like hours.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're like, nope, I can't taste it. So
we had a leftover COVID test, so I took the COVID test, and I've taken them before where it's like you got to wait for that second line to show up, and you're like, maybe there's a faint line there, maybe not, hard to tell. This one was like, bam!
I was like, so when did you do the test? When you told me, you're like, it's positive. And,
Yeah,
and you're like, I don't know, 20 seconds ago.
We've all taken them, right? Because I mean, like, we had to take these back when first COVID hit. We had to take these. When we finally could travel again to go see clients.
Yep.
There were some clients that wanted us to take COVID tests before we went into like the actual like meeting room
Sure.
with people. So everybody's used to the swab, and then you got to do it, and then you got to do the drips on the test, to see if you're pregnant or if you have COVID, right? Same concept to some degree.
Same concept, different drip.
Yeah, different drip. Very well. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
But sometimes you got to wait. It says wait 20 minutes just to make sure, 15 to 20 minutes. And I've had that before where it's like, gosh, I don't know. But not this time. It was like drip, drip, bam.
Second line.
Yeah, second line showed up. So, anyways, Sunday was my worst day. And then unfortunately, slowly but surely, it made its way to you.
Yeah, Monday, I woke up with a sore throat.
Yeah.
Ignored it for a day. Then I'm like, this is not good. And
Yeah. You're about a week behind me in
it was
symptoms.
about a week, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Friday was my worst.
I was probably the blue monkey that brought it home, unfortunately.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Someone sitting next to you on the airplane or something. Who knows? But
Could be. Could be.
It's bad when just this morning, the family was asking, like, oh, how are you feeling? I was like, I'm feeling better, thanks. And I was like, I think Friday was the worst for me. And our 11-year-old was like, yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but you looked really bad. I was like, thanks. I mean, you didn't kick me while I was down.
Yeah. He's learning. He's learning some things.
Yeah.
You didn't get that from me, though. I hit you between the eyes all the time.
Yeah, you were working all day Friday. Had you seen me, you probably would have been like...
I saw your eyes that night. I mean, you could just, there's a telltale
Yeah.
when people are sick like that.
Your eyes just don't look right.
Mine were like that most of the week.
They were a little glassy.
Yeah.
Dark circles.
Yeah.
It's all good. But I don't know. Knowing that you're going to come back to jet lag, the busyness of ignoring, regular life for 2 weeks, and that you were going to get COVID, would you do it all over again?
Absolutely.
I know. It was
Absolutely. No question about it. That was incredible.
It was so worth it.
Yeah, take a drink. No, it was totally worth it. Yeah, I mean, when can we go back?
Right?
You said it at some point in time, saying I could be a professional vacationer, like on this kind of thing.
I really could.
I think all of us could.
Yeah.
We got friends that are in Costa Rica this week, and watching some of their things. I'm like, well, I could go there too.
I could go there.
I miss Costa Rica. We were there 2 or 3 years ago.
I don't know. How snobby did we just sound? Like, I can't remember when it was Costa Rica.
Yeah. Well, I think if we've established anything, very uppity.
We're uppity.
Uppity. The Uppity Inglis's. Oh, that could be another name.
Yeah, that could be our new name.
The Uppity Inglis's. It might be catchy.
It might be.
Let me get a look at these two. Let's just check these two. I see how uppity they are. Ooh, they are uppity.
They are uppity.
Very uppity.
And then they could just laugh at us.
But then, yeah.
We're more like a reality show, right?
Yeah, that's right. We'd be boring.
Yeah, we're not Kardashian level drama.
No, we have some family members though that I think that could definitely do it. And I'm not calling anybody out in a negative way there, but there's people that have said like, "Oh, they should watch us. We should have cameras following us around."
Yes.
Yeah.
And I might agree with that.
Yeah. We would be signed up if we were a reality show. We'd be signed up for 10 shows for the first season, and we'd be canceled after show 3, probably. Because it's like there's just not enough.
There's just not enough here, guys. Like you're pretty darn normal.
Yeah. That's when all those people. I think that's the point of some of those reality shows. Like they're normal, and then they're like, you know what we should do? We should put you guys all on a rafting boat with a bear.
Right.
For this episode.
Right.
Right. And then that'll be interesting because that's what you would have done. And they start doing all these things to make people more interesting.
Yeah.
If you haven't told, I can't stand reality people. That's why. People probably. Again, I'm very aware of the fact that we do this kind of podcasty stuff now and whatnot, but not the intention at all. Yeah. If you know us, that's not us.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But everyone has the stories out there that are just silly and like it. And some people, sometimes it does feel like it happens more to our family. Like we did a quote of the day. You actually put a quote of the day when you posted on Instagram. But like one of my favorite quotes of the day was came about our youngest had to use the restroom. And he comes out, we're like, "Did you flush, man?" Like, and he's like, "Well, it doesn't flush, it just sprays everywhere."
This is in Rome, first night in Rome. Yeah.
And we're all like, "Oh my gosh, like, is this really happening to us?" Like,
yeah, well,
what other family is using the bidet instead of like the handle to flush? It was just like,
I was like, "Why are you using our bathroom?" Because he rushed in, and I had to go to the restroom too. He rushed into ours. I'm like, "Why are you using ours? Go to your bathroom."
yeah.
And he's like, "Ours doesn't work." I'm like, I'm like, "Oh, great. Like, what do you mean it doesn't work? Now I got to fix something else, or call someone."
We broke the Verbo.
And we broke the. And then he's like, "When I flush, it just sprays everywhere." At least he was using the actual toilet, but using the wrong flushing mechanism.
I mean, it was like, are we getting punked here? Like,
yeah.
this kind
Well,
of stuff.
I mean, at least it wasn't a drinking fountain.
It's true.
Right.
Although what grossed me out was then the next exclamation that came that we didn't post anywhere was from our daughter, and she's like, "Is that why the floor is all wet when you're done using the restroom?"
And she didn't tell anybody. I know, like, oh, now I'm connecting the dots.
Right.
It wasn't just a really tough trip to the restroom.
Right. Like,
the floor is soaked.
in there.
Yeah. Woo. Don't nobody use the bathroom for 35 minutes.
It was just, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah. So these things do tend to happen to us, I feel like, a little more than some people, which is one reason why we're like, they must happen to everybody.
I don't think so. I think that's what I love about this is that it doesn't. And like, I think it's funny. So other people are looking at their spouse or whatever in their lives right now, saying like, "That's just like when we did this, or just like this." It's like we're all on this chaos train. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
There's lots of people I know that are way more charismatic than me and can tell better stories than me and whatnot. And And that's fine. It's so funny that I think when people put it out there, because I'd love to hear that story from other people.
Right, I would too.
Because these things happen, but they're not captured. There's just no way usually to capture them, right?
Right,
So,
right.
I don't know. It's pretty funny. But that, to your point, there's so many funny quotes of the day that never made it on there.
Right.
Because I actually started writing them down on my notes on my phone because it was like, there's a quote of the day.
Quote of the day.
So we had to kind of pick one that fit, and that was funny.
Yeah. So, but that's one reason why we wanted to do the podcast, right? To capture those silly moments that oftentimes in life, that everyone has, but in life, like maybe these jar that memory that happened in your family, you know?
Yeah. I think the final thing, just to wrap up the vacation one, is what we're going to do, and we're not going to post it or anything, but it's just for our family, is since we got all this equipment and stuff, we're going to bring the whole family into the room here. Bring some more chairs in, I guess, and whatnot. We can put pictures up on this video monitor back here, but we're just going to do like a family vlog, I think is what they're called, video blog or whatever. Just it's like the VHS, but just talking about everybody's favorite parts and what we loved about it since it's still so fresh.
Yeah.
Because it was just so amazing and incredible that, just to put that down, I can't think of the word I'm looking for there, but
yeah, it's to just capture it, document it, but also I think it's a great way to look back at these memories. I think the kids still enjoy talking about it, and so hopefully it's a really good.
I'm feeling the sands of time right now for some reason. I don't know why. I was thinking about it yesterday, sitting in the pool. Right? Where, again, our oldest is 15, then 13, 11. And he's starting to spend more time, with friends that are girls, friends that are boys.
Yeah.
He's going to have his license here. He's driving around now, which we haven't talked about yet. So that's weird.
Yeah.
But we've moved into that phase of life. He's doing his permit. So he's going to have his license in 6 months. And by the time that happens, he's going to be gone all the time because he's going to drive himself to soccer.
Yeah.
He's going to go to his friend's house, his girlfriend's, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there in the pool yesterday, making myself sad a little bit.
Yeah.
And I know this is part of that empty nester thing that we all have to go through at some point. People have gone through it. People are going through it right now. But I'm like, this is one of those last moments of just the innocence of our family's childhood.
Yeah.
Right? It makes me sad thinking about the innocence of my childhood being gone sometimes.
Right.
I'm an old man now. People call me sir, when they see me.
Yeah.
And now our children are like that too, because next week we start soccer again.
Yeah.
And so I was just thinking, this is one of the last family moments in the pool together where they want to be here with just us 5.
Yeah, just playing together with us.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't know, it's tugging on my heartstrings. It's hard to get through because I am not ready for my kids not to be in my house. I know it's a while away, but it's not that far away.
Right. It'll go so fast. It just goes faster every year.
Yeah.
The busier you are, and it just
and
flying.
The irony of this, though, is that I'm trying to slow it down.
Yeah.
I am. I'm trying to slow it down. I want to be involved. I want to do this, but it's like you're caught in this riptide of life where it's like I'm trying to hold on to my kids as children and being a dad that they want to do things with and have fun with and choose to do things with.
Right.
And life's currents are pulling me away, even though that's what I want.
Right.
And I'm missing out on both, I almost feel like.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm in a weird place, partially because I've got COVID fog brain.
It's real. It's a real thing.
But that's something that's really struggling with me. It's not a midlife crisis. I've already been through that. I already bought the Porsches and already sold them. So I've already been through that midlife crisis. But this one is about family and getting old, and you double my life. I always say that. You double my life. I'm almost 100, and that's an old man.
Right. Right. And I think I don't know. I don't have the right answer. Right, but it's trying to appreciate the phase that you're in, and each phase feels like it is so busy, and there's so much in that phase going on that it's hard to capture it. And I think that Riptide, if I'm honest, I feel it constantly, and I really do try, and I think I'm probably better at this than you are.
Really good at that.
At being in that moment.
Yeah.
and remembering that moment. But it's like, if I look back, even when the kids were little, like that first year of our youngest life, I look back at pictures, I'm like, oh my gosh. And I like to think I have a really good memory.
You do.
That year when we had a newborn, I mean, our middle child she was still 1 when he was born, and our oldest was 3.
Right.
So we had 3 in 3 years, and it was just like, I'm changing diapers, I'm not sleeping, I don't have many memories. Most of my memories, honestly, are taking a nap on the couch with a baby on my chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's most of my memories.
Yeah, it's precious.
And it's like, how do I even remember all of that? And it's the same here. It's like, how do I capture the joy or disappointment sadly, sometimes disappointment after a game that is on my kid's face? Or, it's just... Yeah. It's crazy.
It is the moments... And for me, it's really hard to do that. You're right. The key to it is just being present in that moment and enjoying it as much as you can. And I'm terrible at that. I mean, out of 10 moments to capture, I might capture half of one. Yeah. And I don't know why that is. It's just, it's the way I'm built internally, and I just keep thinking, like, I don't want to look towards the future. I don't want to miss the past. I want to enjoy now. Yeah. But I do hope it just continuously, we are in a season of change in our family. To some degree in multiple aspects, right? Seasons of, new pathways and doors that have been opening and closing. And I'll never forget, even, spiritually, I've always gone to church and whatnot. We've been spiritual faith. And I've struggled through that this, last season as well, because I just feel like it's been difficult. You always talk about, like pathways being, opened up and doors opened where you want, you're supposed to be led to go, right? In a certain way. And you don't wait for that. I always go. But it's like, hey, make sure hopefully I'm going the right pathway here. Where I was going with that is there was a preacher that was preaching. He's not one of our main ones. I may have already said that on this podcast before, but it just keeps coming back to me. And he keeps saying, like, my best times aren't behind me.
Yeah.
Right? My best times aren't behind me. And it's really hard for me right now to think, like, that they're not, right? Because I am in such a weird season right now of just change and whatnot. Like I think back to, being 43 and where I was in my career and my house and all the, financially, all that kind of stuff. I mean, we are riding high. Yeah. Not that we're not still riding high, but it's just different. And because of some of the shifts, who said it the other day, too? I'm talking a lot here, so feel free to interrupt here, but I got one more thing to say. Yeah. So don't interrupt me now.
I certainly won't. I don't want to stop your train of thought. This is good.
It's not good stuff, but it's just, it's how I feel. I don't know if other people have felt that way or not, but I was listening to a podcast, one of my favorite podcasts, Smartless. Yeah. And somebody said on there, I can't remember if it was Bateman or Arnett or someone like that, but maybe it was someone they had on there, but they talked about the same thing that we always say. It's like, if I get this role, if I get this and I land it, my life will change forever and I will finally have made it. I'll hit that. Yep. Calmness will hit. And everybody's like, it's what we talk about, the horizons. Once you get to that, once I do this, everything will be fine. Yeah. And there's a whole thing about, like, you get there, even for them who now they've made more money on that one thing probably than I'll make my entire life, but they still don't have that sense of fulfillment. Right. The sense of accomplishment, that sense of peace. Yeah. And that's what's hard. That's what we're searching for in these times. Even though the riptides have taken us different places, life has taken us different places, what you're looking for is that peace to enjoy that moment. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's easier said than done depending on different scenarios that you find yourself in.
It is. It really is. And there is no right way to find it. And I think some people struggle with it more than others. And I don't have any advice, but I know you're not alone. Like, I bet all of our listeners have experienced that, because that's part of life, right? It's that false summit. And
well, I think, you're right. It's a false summit, but I think it's just so much in life. And we've talked about this a little bit before too, is, you see people on Instagram reels and you see people on Facebook or whatever it is. You see people on TV, whatever people watch, YouTube now, and everybody's happy. Everybody's great. Everybody's living a celebrity life. you know?
Everybody only shows you
Right.
the highs of their life.
Right.
I mean, that's just reality.
Right. And I'm not saying we're lows. I'm not saying that at all. But I mean, we are in more difficult times. It's not horrible by any means, but, you know.
Yeah.
But if people were to look at our Instagram feed, you know, I mean, we just came back from Rome, living the good life for us. You know, I mean, we're never going to be Richie Riches,
Right.
but we're doing fine.
Exactly.
And there's people that would love to do what we've done. You know, we understand we're blessed on that.
Yeah.
But there's always just, for every person has that struggle wherever they are in their life, you know, to feel that sense of peace and contentment.
Yeah.
Contentment's a big word, I think.
It is. It is. And I think that's something that everybody has a different, everyone strives to get there, and based on different personalities. And sometimes, especially, I think the more ambitious someone is, the less able they are to feel
Easy it is to
contented.
find contentment.
Yeah.
Because you and I have talked about that.
Yeah.
Where I should be content.
Like,
And
yeah, sorry, keep going.
no, I interrupted you.
I think when we always talk about it, you are like the whitewater rapids guy, right? You're like, woo, this is going to be fun. Let's go. Let's pick the next rapids. And I'm like, I like the lazy river, right? And that's because I find contentment in the lazy river, you know? And when
Yeah.
you're like, oh, no, let's change it up and let's go whitewater rafting.
I'm the risk taker that will ask the question, what if?
Right.
What if we did this? What if this happened? What if I could do this?
Right. And that's one reason why I think we balance each other out and why we work well. Like sometimes,
Yeah.
Megan, you can't always have the lazy river. The lazy river isn't maybe not going to get you to the place you need. And sometimes you need a lazy river, you know?
We both have influenced each other's decisions in life,
Yep.
one way or the other, based on kind of what our natural North Star is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
And some of those have been right and some of those have been wrong, I feel like. But either way, we're where we're at. We're here.
you know what? We are still in the raft rowing like we wouldn't, like.
Are we rowing towards rapids? Are we rowing upstream towards the... I'm just trying to figure out where we're... Yeah. We got too much water in our face right now to know.
Yeah.
I think we're in the middle of the rapids.
I think we're in the middle of the rapids. This is class 5, baby.
Class 5. Which brings me to one of our memories from Rome. Just to kind of break this deep one. We're crossing... I don't remember it. Do you remember the main river that divides Rome from basically where Vatican City's at?
The Tiber, I think.
Is it the Tiber? Okay, I'll put that on you.
Yep. Okay, question mark over that just in case.
You're probably right. Anyways, a long bridge going over there because it's fairly wide, 100, 200 yards wide, maybe.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's some rowers on there that are like doing like the old college
Oh, yeah, it's a crew team. Yep.
crew team. Yeah,
Yeah.
just rowing, streamline right down the middle of it, going maybe upstream. I don't remember. They had to be going upstream.
They had to have been.
We're watching them, and then slowly but surely another boat comes going downstream, and it is literally a whitewater raft with people in it with the helmets on, the orange helmets, the orange life vests. They all have paddles, just like they're on the Colorado or Arkansas River, right? Getting ready for the Class 5 rapids, and it was glass.
It was totally glass.
I was like, what? Like that was being punked. Like,
Oh my
again, that's the reality family that's probably some reality family that's like,
Right.
you know what? The show's it's kind of been boring lately. You guys are just going to work and going to soccer practice. So let's throw you in a raft and put you on the Tiber River.
Oh my gosh. It was the funniest thing. Like, and the whole, like,
I took a picture of it too.
absolutely. Because, I mean, even the kids, the irony of this was
Yeah.
not lost on the kids.
Slow down. Don't get thrown out of the boat.
How they were
Heckling
even
'em.
moving,
I don't know.
I have no
Well,
idea.
they were going down. They were just floating downstream.
They were floating.
Barely.
Like, I bet their oars never had to touch the water.
Well, if they wanted to go faster, then I mean, a baby could have crawled faster than they were moving.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
On that
This
water.
was not like.
It was hilarious. Now, I don't know. I mean, you can only see, 800 yards up, 800 yards down. So maybe got crazy after that next bend.
Maybe. But, I mean, we all know that, in the largest cities in the world, they're usually built on high, rapid rivers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that true? I didn't know that.
Yeah. It is known.
It is known.
Like, nope, pretty sure they needed calm water to draw their water source, blah, blah, blah. Anyway.
Well, here's something that I did want to talk about briefly because we're into this a little bit here. But tell me, has anybody done this? Is new, right? This is something new.
I've heard of this before.
It's something I've never done before either. But I couldn't have done it 10 years ago. I couldn't have done it 2 years ago, probably. But I got into 2 arguments this week. 2 arguments with AI, artificial intelligence.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I don't know what else to even.
Has anybody else got in a fight with, well, one was with Alexa, okay, and one was with ChatGPT.
You did.
I got in a fight with both of them. And it was literally verbally. So just briefly, I'm just curious if anybody else has done this because this was my first time. So the music, we listen to music all the time in here. I talked about it a little bit earlier today. So always have music on in the bathroom when I'm getting ready, okay? And it's just like, hey, Alexa, turn on, play music, whatever it is, right? And she plays based on our iTunes list. So all of a sudden she stops, and she's done this a couple times. The music just stops. So I decided, because, AI is so smart now.
So smart.
I decided just to ask, hey, Alexa, why did you stop playing the music?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, because you asked me to. And I'm like, Alexa, I did not ask you to stop playing the music. Why did you stop playing the music? And she's like, because you asked me to at 1:06 p.m. and 32 seconds. So she gives me more information, and it did feel like she had a little attitude, but it's her new voice. It's smart Alexa now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Alexa, I didn't even talk to you. I didn't even say anything to you. And she's like, you did. ... She starts giving me more data about it on this, dot and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, Alexa, what dot did it come from? Was it told from the master bathroom dot? So now I'm trying to get in. So I'm literally arguing with her, trying to get her to back down on this. And she's like, yes, it was from this dot. And I was like, are you sure it's not from Liam's room dot? Because I think that's what it is. That one's got an issue. So he's saying stop playing the music in his room, and she's stopping it in our room.
Right.
And she was dead set that it came from me in the master bathroom with the candlestick, right? So I gave up on it because she was dead set. I ended up just being like, Alexa, you're an idiot. And she didn't respond to that. I said that to her in the kitchen before, and she did respond to it. Like, I'm sorry you feel that way, or I don't remember. No, you're an idiot.
I'm an idiot. Oh my God.
You're an idiot. I'm an idiot. That's a great reference. Well done.
But what is so funny is that this is truly an argument you cannot win. You're fighting with a non-person.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even yesterday,
I feel like she was being passive aggressive though.
She doesn't have feelings.
She might. This is AI now. I mean, it's the next level.
Oh my gosh. Last night, we were in the kitchen and you were fighting with ChatGPT, and even our daughter's like, Dad, are you fighting with ChatGPT? It was hilarious.
That was a typing fight. So I was typing it out to ChatGPT on my computer.
And for the record, it was wrong. ChatGPT was wrong.
Yeah, totally wrong.
Completely wrong. And oh my gosh, it was hilarious. I actually got some enjoyment out of this.
Because I was reading the back and forth. So I'd read out what I'm typing. Why are you giving me the wrong information? You already said this was wrong. ? Enter. All right, let's see what they say. and then I'd read back what ChatGPT say. You are absolutely right for calling me out. You should expect me to be accurate. And they'd have this long, perfect apology. I should be better. I'm going to do better. And here's what you can do to help me be better. So we went through this whole long thing about they gave me some wrong dates, right?
Yes.
Incorrect dates. And I said, I called ChatGPT out on it. This date is wrong.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. It's wrong. Here's the new. Do you want me to double check it? I can go deeper. Double check. Yes. And then after 3 or 4 or 5 minutes of this,
You have to double, triple,
yeah,
quadruple check.
back and forth. She's like, here's the final list that has been double, quadruple checked and is accurate now. She gave it to me.
Still wrong.
So I'm reading it. The one that started the whole conversation that I knew was wrong was back on the list.
For the record, Will Wheaton's birthday is July 29th.
It is not July 30th.
It is not July 30th.
Which was this all. She put Will Wheaton back on there for July 30th.
So Will Wheaton, if you're watching, the Inglis's know your birthday.
That's right.
ChatGPT does not.
That's right. Super confused.
So, you're welcome, Will Wheaton.
Oh my gosh. But that's the truth, and we've talked about that. Everybody, well, not everybody knows, but people should know that when you do like Google AI and all that kind of stuff, it's like 80% incorrect.
Yes.
And everybody talks about ChatGPT being so great and you can get so much more done on that. And it is. It's helpful for writing things, but you can't use it for factual stuff,
You cannot.
right?
You still have to fact check it.
You
which
have to, absolutely have to fact check it.
defeats the purpose of using it in the first place.
Same with Google AI. I've got things on there that I've just double checked. And here's another ironic point of it. Who do I double check it with? Google. So I'm fact checking Google's AI with Google.
I know. But the other thing is, though, it honestly scares me when AI finally does get it right.
Yeah.
Like, humans are rendered useless.
Well,
So I'm actually okay that it's wrong because then I'm still needed.
there's a lot of worthless humans already.
I can't believe you just said that.
I want a podcast so bad that I have to just say the truth. You know what I mean? Just put it like it is. But I can't.
We can't.
But that's one of them that you could talk about. There's a lot of... We'll drop that one for the time being.
We'll just drop.
I might be one of them, which is fine. I might be included in that, so I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I could very well be one of them.
That really big list.
Yeah.
You know, I don't disagree that exists.
Oh,
That there is a list
yeah.
somewhere. We may or may not be on there.
Yeah. I'm sure I'm on a lot of lists, especially now AI is making lists of people that are fighting with them.
You're the first person.
I'm on the top. I'm towards the top of the list.
Like, you're the first person who's going to have to be plugged into the Matrix.
Yeah. Yeah. They're going to go after me first because, like, this guy started. Anyway.
You started it. Mm-hmm.
Well, I will try not to pick fights with AI anymore.
It's a
So we just ended with me saying that I'm not going to pick fights with AI anymore. And then I had a major audio video error. Luckily, we were wrapping this thing up.
We were.
and we ran out of audio.
Yep.
It was recording no audio, so we could just give you silent.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Actually,
of the way.
isn't that thing on HBO where they have, like, comedians voice over?
Yeah, just voice over us the
silence?
rest of the way.
Yeah. Talkies or whatever they were. Yeah.
That's
Anyway.
funny. It's like Mystery Science Theater.
Oh, yeah,
or
yeah,
3000, whatever it is. That was so funny.
Those are always hilarious.
Well, we were just kind of wrapping it up, talking about getting back
Yep.
to going back to school.
I know.
2.5 weeks of summer left, which is crazy.
It has gone by so fast.
It just
Crazy.
evaporated.
It did. Just like that. Like water. Gone.
Yeah, like our pool
Like
water.
I
is
was
gone.
just about to say that. Like,
A lot of evaporation
a
happening
lot
right
of
now.
evaporation happening.
But no, it's just sad, moving into it. I don't remember. Did I go into all that after AI where I was talking about just the time of life?
No,
That was before. I don't remember. So it's again the sands of times. I'll give you guys the whole tear, the whole tearful. I feel like I'm getting old, and the kids. But the kids are going back, and our R&R of summer, our summer of R&R is coming to an end. And soccer, track, school, pickups, drop-offs.
all of it. The constant, like,
Yeah.
I gotta go here, gotta go here.
Yep.
Oh, school physicals, all
Yeah.
the things.
We got to head back to the train station and get on the Chaos Express.
Yep.
Because it hasn't been as chaotic.
No, it really hasn't. I really enjoy the, like, non-Chaos Express
Yeah.
every now and again.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? Hopefully we're rested for it because we had a whole month off.
Yeah.
And
2.5 more weeks to really get our relaxation in.
yes,
Well, without school, I guess
without school.
sports are starting up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a vengeance.
8 a.m. practices all weekend.
I know. Today, the day we're filming this, was the last day that we get to sleep in until goodness knows when.
The apocalypse.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, let me try it one more time. The apocalypse. It feels like that sometimes.
Or until like Christmas break.
Yeah. Or maybe even, no, because we don't get, now that we have fall break, but soccer doesn't take that off.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on fall break. It's the dumbest thing ever.
So
Just like any working parent knows. Like,
Yeah.
really? Why does the school district hate us?
I think at some point over the last few years, maybe when it happened, COVID happened or something like that, people stopped, schools in particular, stopped and sports teams, I think, they stopped remembering that people work.
I totally agree.
There's no such thing as working a job.
Right.
You know, leaving at 7 a.m. in the morning, getting to the office, getting home, leaving the office at 5, getting home at 6. Those are work hours. You know, you got to commute, all that kind of stuff. I think some point people forgot people have to work to make money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Actually, to pay the taxes, which help fund schools.
Yeah. Or pay for all the sports fees.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
But instead, they seem to be scheduling more and more and more within that, 8 to 5
8
time
to
frame.
5. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's insane. It's insane. Yeah.
So that's what we're coming back to. We feel your pain because I know everybody else is there too on that.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Well, next week will be one more week closer to that. So we'll see where we are. Hopefully we're more healthy, recovered. I feel like I'm better, but still kind of just recuperating.
Yeah.
Energy still not where it should be. You're even more in the midst of it, but recuperating as well. So
Recuperating as well. So it's all good.
what better time? So,
Exactly.
all right. Well, do you have a word? Oh, were you going to say something?
Yes, I do have a word. Yeah.
Okay.
So, do you have a word?
Well, this is funny because everybody already knows that we finished this podcast and came back. So we could cheat now and totally say the same word. But we're not. We'll stick to our original ones.
We are going to stick to our original ones to keep the authenticity
That's right.
of this podcast.
That's right. That's right. I was totally acting there too. Like, do you have a word?
Yeah. Your acting is so good, honey.
Yeah. Everybody been like, well, I thought he already. Maybe nobody would have picked up on that.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Fortunately, now we've told them.
Now we've told them. This whole thing is just a sham.
It's a shame. But
Scripted.
we are going to keep it authentic by using our
The original
sentence.
words.
The
Yeah.
original words.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
Recovery.
Routine. Oh, really? Recovery. Why would you say that?
Well, because we're recovering from COVID, we're recovering from vacation, we're getting back, to the more routine. So very, very similar
Yeah.
concept.
To my getting back into the routine.
Routine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly. Everyone has to recover a little bit from vacation, right? The laundry's piled up.
Yeah.
The mail is piled up.
Yeah.
All of that, it takes a little bit of time to get back into the routine. See?
So you were kind of thinking about what the last week has been, which is what the point of that was. And I was thinking a little bit more of going into the future, getting back into a routine. So your point's better. It's a better point because that was the intent, is like what we felt.
But really, mine is just the vehicle to get to your word.
The vehicle. Very nice, very nice. We're stretching now because we're reinventing words that we've already said.
That's right. Trying to recreate the magic that was in.
Yeah.
those
Oh
lost
man,
minutes.
it was so good, you guys. You guys missed it. It was incredible. I mean, it was honestly. I was thinking about like editing that portion out and sending it to like the Emmys or something like that.
Academy.
The Academy for sure.
For sure.
Right? Because I don't know. They would have. I think it's all for naught now, but it would have been impressive.
Yeah.
It would have been. Wow. We would have put that in. I was just like the Tony, the Emmy is right back here. All for naught now.
I know.
All right, so sad. Well, we will leave you, and we'll repeat this one too because
So I've always kind of wondered about the sign off, right? And I never liked my sign off. What do you do? And anyway, I'm going to adopt what our cruise director just owned on the cruise. So every day he would talk and give you the day's schedule, when to be back on the boat, blah, blah, blah. He always ended it the same way. And so I'm going to adopt that as my sign off.
and it grew on me because the first day I was like, oh, that was kind of a lot.
Yeah.
But once he did it for 12 days and however many times a day he did it, it kind of grew on me, and now it definitely has a place
Yep.
somewhere deep down in my heart, I guess.
Exactly.
All right, so that's gonna be your new one. I'll say
my
it
new
with
one.
you this time. I don't know if
All right.
it'll be mine.
Okay.
It's not true to me, I don't think, but I'll use it today. I think we used it on the last one too, but.
We may have, but that's okay.
All right, well, thanks for joining today, guys. We will see you next time.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao. All right, see ya.